Hi everyone, I'm Cowie.
I'm Turner.
And we're the pdsFUSION interns this spring.
And today we're going to be taking you through an at-home 10-minute glute and ab workout.
And it's going to consist of 40 seconds of work and 20 seconds of rest.
Alright, so our first exercise is going to be a bird dog. All you're going to need is a yoga mat. It's optional. Just take a little bit of the pressure off your knees. Otherwise, if you're on carpet or anything like that, that works too. So like we said before, we're going to do 40 seconds of work with 20 seconds of rest. There's going to be 5 total exercises. So the first one we're going to start with is a bird dog. So you're going to be on all fours. And all we're going to do is we're going to extend our arm out, arm, opposite leg, just like this. And we're going to go for 40 seconds. So we'll begin now. So up like this, trying to keep our shoulders and hips square to the ground. Full extension in the shoulders and in the hips. Just alternate every leg. Just going straight back and all the way forward with your arm.
"15 seconds left. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest.
All right. Our next exercise is going to be with just a regular plank. You can either do the high plank up like this in the push-up position. Otherwise, you want to take a little bit of the pressure off your wrists. We can start down here in a forearm plank. Either one works, but just working on core stability.
Ready, set, go.
And again, we're trying to hold that perfect push-up position, keeping our head, shoulders, and glutes all in line. Squeeze our core like we're pulling our belly button towards our spine, and hold this position as best we can.
Halfway there.
We're getting a little bit of a shoulder workout here as well, so that's going to benefit upper body, and then we're also squeezing our core to get our obliques and upper and lower abs.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest.
All right, the next exercise that we're going to do is it's called a dead bug. It's going to be basically the opposite of the bird dogs we were doing before. So we're going to be on our backs with our knees up in the air, similar to that position that we were on all fours. And we're just going to go opposite arm, opposite leg, straight back. So you're going to be here, and then just the opposite this way. So you're going to keep going for the full 40 seconds.
Go ahead.
Again, these don't have to be as fast as you can go. A nice slow and controlled pace will work just fine. Trying to keep our feet off the ground the entire time we're going.
"10 seconds left. Three, 2, 1, and rest.
All right, the next exercise that we're going to do is what's called a skywalker or a supine toe tap. So we're going to be on our butts again, have our legs towards the sky. Try to keep our legs as straight as possible. If you need to keep a little bit of a bend so you're not pulling in your hamstrings quite as much, that's okay. Now what we're going to do is put both of our hands towards our toes and then back down. You hold it for about half a second to one and back. Just trying to get our shoulders off the ground to really feel squeeze the upper part of our abs. All right. And again, these don't have to be as fast as you can go, as long as you're feeling that squeeze in the upper part of your abs.
"10 seconds left. Three, 2, 1, and rest.
All right, and then our final exercise is going to be a double leg raise. So again, we're going to be on our backs. And all we're doing is trying to keep our feet off the ground the full time and raising them up towards the sky and back down. I'm trying to keep our heels off the ground the entire time. If you need a little bit of a rest, you can pull your knees up towards your chest and then back down to relieve a little bit of that discomfort in the abs. So we'll start going now. Again, your hands can be either underneath your butt or you can put them behind your head if you want to challenge yourself a little bit. But underneath the glutes will take a little bit of pressure off that lumbar spine.
15 seconds. Three, two, one, and rest.
All right, and that's it for our ab portion of the workout.
All right, so this portion is a 5-minute glute workout. So if anything you need, you just need the floor, some space, and if you want to make it a little harder, you can grab some resistance bands if you have them. So I'm gonna go ahead and slide this on just past my knees. And the first exercise we're gonna do is a lateral walk. So we're gonna take about 5 steps over to one side, and then stand up, and then we're gonna do the same thing, 5 steps to the other side. So we're gonna do this for 40 seconds with 20 seconds rest. Begin now. This, you wanna make sure you're keeping a nice low squat. Come back up, and just go back to the other side. Make sure we're keeping our knees out, and they're not caving in. And again, you don't need the resistance band, you can do this without it.
Halfway. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time.
All right, and then the next one we have is a body weight squat. So this, you can keep the resistance band on, or you can take it off, whatever you want. And we're just gonna position our legs about shoulder width apart, hips width apart. And we're just gonna sit back like we're sitting in a chair. And we're gonna do that for 40 seconds. Here's another angle too if you want.
20 seconds.
Try to get as low as you can. Go as fast or as slow as you can.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time.
Right, and then you can go ahead and slide the resistance band off if you have it. And then the next part is going to be on the ground, on the mat, or the carpet, whatever floor space you have. For this, we're going to do a hip bridge. So we're going to have our knees bent, back on the mat, and we're just going to raise our hips up and try to get our knees, hips, and shoulders in a straight line, and go ahead and raise it back down. So we're going to do these for 40 seconds. And make sure when you get to the top, just squeeze your glutes for about 1 to 2 seconds and then come back down. If you want to make this harder, you can go ahead and try single leg.
Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time.
All right. And the last one we have is called a reverse leg lift. So for this, we're gonna get in that tabletop position, just like how we did for bird dog. And we're gonna extend one leg out and then just lift it up as high as you can and come back down. And then again, when you get to the top, make sure to squeeze your glutes. Try to keep your hips nice and square to the ground. So we're just going to start with the left leg first, and then we'll go ahead and switch to the right leg.
Switch legs in 3, 2, 1, and flip.
And this too, try to engage your core and stick your belly button towards your spine, just like before.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time.
All right, and that concludes the glute portion.
All right, guys, thanks for watching. That concludes our entire at-home ab and glute workout. Be sure to like and subscribe the page. We'll be posting workouts every week starting February 1st, so be on the lookout for our upcoming workouts.
See you next time.